Rahu and Ketu, they are considered very powerful catalyst of spiritual growth and evolution of human beings. So in Hindu Vedic astrology, Rahu and Ketu are considered shadow planets. Life is lived forward but understood backwards. In this video, I like to talk about Rahu and Ketu. Namaste everyone. In this video, I like to talk about Rahu and Ketu, Moon's North Node and Moon's South Node. So we will discuss what exactly are these energy fields, what is their significance in Vedic Hindu Nadi astrology, and we will discuss some examples how they will impact and resolve past karmic debts in this life. Before I begin my video, I like to share a very important quote from a philosopher. It says, "Life is lived forward but understood backwards." Meaning we all have to make choices. We have free will in this life. At the same time, we came with certain baggage, with certain experiences which help us to navigate this birth successfully. So what exactly are Rahu and Ketu? So as you can see on your screen, these are the point of intersection of sun's path crossing moon's orbit. As you can see on the screen, the top part where it's called north node of the moon, which is called Rahu, and the lowest point or the southern node of the moon is called Ketu. And often eclipses occur when sun and moon are at one of these points. So in Hindu Vedic astrology, Rahu and Ketu are considered shadow planets. They have no physical existence as such, just like other planets, Sun, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, which we can see from the Earth using telescope, but there's no planets as such. But since they're very powerful magnetic fields, we consider them very, very critical and use them to make predictions, to get insight into the deepest motivation of individual, their psyche and subconscious. Rahu and Ketu, they are considered very powerful catalyst of spiritual growth and evolution of human beings. They tell us where are our challenges in this life and help us resolve past life karmas. Very important thing we have to also know is their attributes. So typically Rahu and Ketu, they move anti-clockwise. Where most of the planets in horoscope, they go clockwise, these move anti-clockwise or in retrogression motion. These stay in one sign for approximately 18 months or 1.5 years, since they stay longer in certain house which aspect different parts of our life. They impact and create sometime big transformations in those parts. Rahu Dasha, as we have spoken in previous videos, lasts approximately 18 years. Ketu Dasha lasts 7 years. So in my previous videos, I also mentioned as per Vedic Hindu astrology, which is different from Western astrology, we consider Vimshotri Dasha, meaning at any given time, once astrologer casts your horoscope, you are ruled by 3 particular planets, which we call, Dasha Lord, Antardasha Lord, Pratantra Dasha Lord. And whatever houses they signify will give us, certain results, and we will experience those things. First thing is Rahu. So during Rahu Dasha typically, or where your Rahu is placed, it stimulates your ambition, it focuses on materialistic gains, create obsessions towards materialistic comforts. Humans are always attracted to worldly, desires. So Rahu is one of those planets which give you authority, sudden wealth, rise, name, fame. And when it transits over certain signs, it triggers certain growth, it triggers opportunities, it signifies certain events during those times. And those can be very transformational, or depending on your horoscope, can be very challenging. Same time, if I talk about Ketu, during Ketu's 7-year Madasha, mostly it emphasizes people for introspection, spiritualism, and they explore detachment from the material world. They focus on liberation, moksha, self-realization. And Ketu also is responsible for giving a person psychic abilities. So people who have very good Ketu, those people are very good astrologers or psychic. They are in tune with their subconscious, and they help person grow. So these two magnetic fields, they have profound effect on human beings in various aspects, whether it's career, relationship, health, and finances. So in this world at any given times, we as humans, we are either chasing material gains, comforts, or looking for spiritual gains or finding deeper meaning of our life. So we see in this life when people just purely focus on material gains, their spiritual growth suffers. We have seen many examples of celebrities, very highly successful people. They have all the name, fame, but it always almost come at the cost. They feel isolated. So if their life is not balanced, we see a lot of people, get disillusioned. So what is Rahu? Rahu is illusion. It is obsession towards materialism. It amplifies your desire towards your success. It can create confusion, deceptive behavior, and dissatisfaction. Because in Hindu mythology, Rahu is serpent's head. So it's never satisfied. It is obsessive in nature, where Ketu is rest of the body and it is the seeker of truth. Ketu signifies spirituality, detachment, disinterest in worldly matters. And our job or our learning is to balance between these two powerful forces to achieve harmony and success, especially during their long dashas. So even in numerology, since I practice numerology as well and combine with astrology and palmistry, numerology, we show Rahu as number 4. So what is Rahu? Rahu leads us to desires, activities which we must experience in this life to master ourselves. Rahu is a rebel. They are excellent researchers. So somebody who's born on 4th or 22, those people in numerology, we say they are born rebels. They are excellent researchers, got analytical skills. They are spendthrift. They are like party lovers. They have big circle of friends, good problem solving abilities, and especially in today's century, IT professionals, number 4 people always have highs and lows in their careers, and sometimes they have issues with electronics. So what is Ketu? Ketu is good analytical skills, good intuition, good reasoning abilities, because Ketu is signified in numerology by number 7. They're very good planners, excellent advisors, deep thinkers, spiritualers, have mostly stable life, and they move away from the place of birth. So Ketu diminishes your focus on materialist life, and they focus on gains in spiritualism. And even in our Hindu Vedic astrology, certain very powerful doshas or afflictions, they are also can be seen when these magnetic fields combine with certain planets. For example, Kal Sarp Dosha. What is Kal Sarp Dosha? When all the planets are on either side of the axis. Then we have Pitra Dosha, where we have conjunction of Sun and Rahu. We have Shrapit Dosha, where Rahu and Saturn are in conjunction. Then we have seen Angarak Dosha, where person become really volatile and angry when Rahu and Mars come together. We have Grand Dosha, where Moon and Sun are in conjunction with Rahu. Then in medical astrology, we have seen sometime native, they show us horoscope, and during their surgery or during their health diagnostics, Rahu and Ketu Dasha often cause diagnostic confusion. So initially people might say they have this disease and start working towards it, but then later find out there's another organ or certain part that is affected. So medical astrology can also help pinpoint where the main ailment is coming from. Folks, the reason of me making video is to enlighten all of you and not scare you, because not only are there two magnetic fields, Rahu Ketu, but there are 9 different planets which will also impact a person during their dashas, antardashas, and those 9 planets also have aspects, conjunctions with Rahu and Ketu. Meaning sometimes you watch videos on social media where some people try to scare you that you are undergoing Rahu Dasha, world is going to come to an end, but that is not the case. In our predictive Nadi astrology, Vedic Hindu astrology, we focus on what houses are activated by Rahu and Ketu. So if they are good houses, your ambitions will be satisfied. If your house is activated indicating spirituality, you will have massive gains in your spiritual journey. If it's showing you have big ambition to conquer the world or towards your career or profits, it can also be seen depending on which houses or combination are activated during those dashas. You don't need to be afraid. You just have to find the right astrologer who know what they're doing and will give you honest opinion. So at the end, our Vedic Hindu astrologies say our past life karmas, they are decided by the placements of Rahu and Ketu in your birth chart. So Rahu again is unfulfilled desires, which we bring from our past life, and a person will have a very strong urge to possess those attributes of the house where Rahu is placed. For example, in our astrology, if your Rahu is in 10th house has to do with career, name, fame, recognition. It will give you obsession. You will do whatever it takes by hook or crook at any cost to achieve your goals. Common example I remember, if I see a lot of known people, I think Shah Rukh Khan, the Bollywood's biggest star, has Rahu in his 10th house of karma or career. And he worked really hard and was obsessed about being number one in his profession, which he is. Second person who has Rahu in his career house or 10th house is Donald Trump. So you can see, on social media, his history, how obsessed he was with the career. And interestingly, Rahu and Ketu are always 180 degrees apart, meaning if Rahu is in 10th house, opposing house 180 degree is your 4th house, which is your home security. So mostly people who are very driven and obsessed about their careers, sometimes I have seen their personal home life suffers because they have no time to spend with their family. So that is again an example I want to share with you. And planets also that aspect Rahu Ketu, they have some conjunctions with them, nakshatras, sign where these nodes are placed. They also help us understand your destiny, your karmas, and your purpose in this life. For example, another example, if Ketu, which is the planet of detachment, is placed in somebody's first house, meaning that person has to experience strong desire of self in his past life. So in previous life, that person was obsessed about himself or herself. It's all about them, their branding, their persona, their, everything. And their karmic lesson in this life is to move away from excessive self-centeredness, their ego, and become more spiritual and detached from themselves. Because again, Rahu is opposite to the first house, meaning Rahu will be sitting in 7th house of partnership. So in this life, they will be obsessed about or have strong desire for making partnerships, and they have some resolved issues from your past life in regarding to that, and they will intensely focus on relationships. They will seek relationships, and they have to find a balance between self-centeredness and all the hurdles they will face in learning how to build and connect and form relationships so it can give them long lasting happiness. And their biggest life lessons will come and transformation will come in life from where Rahu and Ketu is placed in your horoscope. So if you're wondering what your life purpose is, what is your karma, why are you here in this world, feel free to reach out to me. You can book a consultation at fateanddestiny.ca. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.